Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about the new event currently going on. This event is one of the not so fun ones because you basically have to auto the entire time. Um, you build two separate teams, and then you auto with this team, and then hope you win. These kind of events, a lot of people don't like because you have to auto first of all, and then second of all because they're usually really hard and very specific, and they have like a lot going on. It's just not overall very fun. So I wish they'd stop doing these, but it is what it is. Um, these tickets are your entry into the event. You only get 5 a day. The only other way to get tickets is by purchasing them in the shop over here. You get a total of 40 tickets for 800 gems, I believe. Um, and those last for throughout the event, so you can't refresh that store. Your tickets are going to be in your daily missions, so you just go ahead and pick them up from there. Then you have daily missions for the actual clears. You clear one time, you get 100 of the currency. Then you clear 2 times, you get 1 summoning ticket. I believe there's like a total of 9 tickets, so it's not in a full multi, so it's whatever. But make sure to at least do those every day. Then we have weekly missions. The way they're sorted out is usually by checkpoints. First day or the first clear, you're gonna get juice fragments. Then second clear, you'll get gems, then material, then hourglass, then SP hammer, and then it kind of like rotates throughout a little bit. But on your fifth, clear every day, more or less, you're gonna be getting hammers. So make sure you're doing all of these missions. It's gonna go all the way up to 40, I believe. So for 8 days, you're gonna be getting basically 5 missions done, unless like you save up, which you probably wouldn't want to do either way because you need to do the dailies for the free summoning ticket. And we also get this reward. This memory, I believe, is a cruise camp attack memory. Through and through, it gives 30% attack, so it's pretty solid. Very specific though, because again, the memory needs a cruise camp person to put it on. SP hammer is always very useful. It gives a lot of gems, a lot of hourglasses, so the rewards aren't too bad. Plus you get some decent stuff when you actually clear the event as well. Let me show you what they give. We're gonna do a run right here in a second, but you can also see the general pool of what you're gonna be getting. So you could basically pull from any of these, and then you get bonus stuff for like your score and stuff like that. We'll get a little more into that in a bit. Then we also have the shop that comes with the actual event. This is where you use the currency. You get a total of, how many gems is this? I actually didn't do the math. So this is 200, 400, 600, 800. So you just get 1 free multi basically, and they get a little more expensive. Like you buy 2 for 200, and you buy 2 for 300, and then so on and so on. Then you get hourglasses. You get, I guess, just 5 hourglasses in total. They're a lot more rare. Oh wait, is this? No, this is 4. Oops, my bad. You get 4 hourglasses, and then you actually get fragments for these characters now. Fragments weren't a reward before, so they just added them in, and I think they increased the currency count when you get whenever you actually complete a stage. So that's probably why, because they added more rewards. Basically, you're getting free awakenings for the first star. So 50 fragments is like your first awakening. That's the cost of the first awakening. So basically, if you only have 1 copy of each of these units, you're getting a free awakening. But if not, you still need, I think, 150 after getting the 50 to actually buy the character. So a little unfortunate, but we'll see. Whenever this event comes back, we'll see if they rotate the characters or what they do with them. Then we have rainbow hammers. This is like the only way to obtain them, because I don't think they drop from the actual event. I think you have gold hammers, which probably should not be bought until like the very end, and you get a whole whopping 40 of them. So yeah, it just shows you their value. But yeah, these rainbow hammers are definitely something you want to aim for. I think after you get the gems and hourglass, then you head towards the hammers, and then once you max out the hammers, if you can, I don't know, pick something else. I'd probably go with the fragments, but that's just me. So that's the shop. Then we'll get into the actual event. So the event is a red type. You need blue characters for it. You can set people to use your character on this top one right here. This one right here is your support character, and this one here is your flex character. So basically whatever character you want to flex down here, and then this is actually the setup that people will use, so make sure to set those. You also get I believe it's Subaru coins, the silver coins, for having people actually use your character. I got the proc before I made this video. Let's see if I can do it now again. Usually when you enter the screen, it'll give you your coins for how many people used your character. But I don't have a very good character for this. So for this, obviously not gonna be able to do the 85k. First of all, these all cost one ticket, except if you fail, then it won't cost any tickets. And then you have this bottom run right here. They should do something more with this, like maybe like get a free memory like the other event, but this is way too hard, honestly. A lot of people would miss out on that. This is basically a practice one, so if you're out of tickets, you can just practice. If you can do it, it's basically one way to filter out your friend characters. If you have a bad friend character, I mean, if you can do it without with a bad friend character, then you're probably not needing to actually have to refresh your friend character, so it doesn't matter. But basically, if you're struggling and you kind of rely on this friend character like I do, you can just go do an easier one, and it refreshes all of those characters, I believe. So either way, we're gonna be doing 75k. This team right here is whatever. I just run Elsa and Sword Saint because they're some of my best. Everyone else is I think really solid in the event. I just don't have properly built. I see a lot of people use Tibby. I see a lot of people use Fred. Only Rem because she's hard hitting DPS. That's blue. Puck. Again, just DPS. It's blue. I think you can install his action gauge too. I'm not too sure. This boss has a lot of quirks to him. I think once you hit him below 25, he gets a speed increase, a permanent speed increase. It does look like a buff, but you can't actually remove it. So again, it's permanent. And then I think when you get him 50 below 50, he loses defense permanently, but gains an attack buff. So something like that. And then Wilhelm is really good for this event. Christmas Leah is pretty good as a leader if you're running the right team. Again, if you want to know what these characters do and stuff like that, link in the description to go to the Discord. Once you're in the Discord, I can actually show you. The Discord is really good right now because it basically tells you everything you need to know. These are all the rewards for this event. This is the boss breakdown. You can see his skills. You can see his auto skills. When HP falls 50%, deals to all enemies. And then, he'll buff immunity, stuff like that. You just basically tell you the entire thing. See, after receiving damage to equal 50% of his health, permanently increases attack. And then 25 HP is decreased defense. Okay, so I got it wrong a little bit. And yeah, you can see all of the best way to get your scores up, because there are scores in this, and the more score you get, the more medals you get per reward, or currency, whatever you want to call them. Just definitely check these out. And then we have unit translations, where you can basically scroll through all the units, but if you're too lazy, these are all the units summed up over here, so you can just click a name, and it takes you automatically to that unit in the other channel. So definitely take advantage of this. The Discord is really good for especially games like this where you're building teams constantly. So basically, just use some of your best DPS, use some of your best blue units. These types of events aren't for everyone. These are very hard. It is very, very difficult, even for me. It's kind of frustrating to a point. So again, and then we have 3 leader skills. I believe they apply to the entire team, but from this visual, you would think 2 apply here and then 1 apply here, because it's stating right here. So Elsa is giving me HP 35%. Rem is giving me 30% defense, and I think Wilhelm is also giving me 30% defense, because I believe this is the friend leader skill. Actually, let me see what Wilhelm does. case in point, you know, using the Discord, like I just said. So we click on Wilhelm, allies attack 30%. So he's giving my team 30% attack. Wilhelm, again, is really good. Not only for the leader skill, because he defense downs the entire enemy force, like he's an AoE unit, and he's just overall really good. So we'll have to see. Again, if I fail, again, we don't lose tickets, so we can just try it over and over, find something that works. Definitely test out some teams. I wouldn't recommend actually using the practice stage for the 85k. I would recommend just doing the stage that you want to do with that team, because, you know, you're not losing tickets, so it makes no sense to try and do the 85k. So he usually always hits the front line first, and he slows them down. So I put all my DPS in the back just so they can keep having constant DPS. He gets a speed boost pretty soon. And then we got him down 50%, so he gets an attack increase. He attacks everyone. Fatigued, recovery sealed. Slow down my team. Hopefully we can still pull out some big damage numbers here. He does get a lot of buffs here. I think you can actually buff remove a decent amount of these. Maybe not all of them, or maybe all of them. But I wasn't fortunate enough to pull for Roz. I think I did like a couple multis. So then I tried running Anna, but she doesn't work very often. So basically I have to just get lucky using a Roz friend or something like that. So yeah, he wiped my entire team, but it's honestly just a matter of retrying. We can give it like a couple more tries, but I don't know. It's very RNG, and that's why these bosses aren't very fun. It's really cool when you're able to play around your team and make a really stupid team that can work in like a really hard boss, because you put in the effort and you're like it feels like you're physically there, like you're actually doing something. That's what I kind of did with the Pedal Juice boss. I think I uploaded the clear. It's like a 55k clear video, and I had a lot of fun because my team was very unconventional but it still worked. And it was fun doing because like it felt very unique to my team. But these kind of events, you know, it's literally locked on auto. You can't, you know, play the game. It's very non-fun, you know. It's like they don't want you to play the game, so it's kind of unfortunate. It's kind of why a lot of players don't like it, because they are very hard, and you know, difficulty doesn't actually mean, you know, unfun. But in an instance like this where you can't even, you know, protect yourself, you're just throwing your units at the boss. It's kind of what makes or breaks the content. So yeah, I'll give it probably like one more run, but I don't think I'm gonna build it with this team or beat it with this team. Wilhelm is pretty good in my opinion, but he's probably not gonna work around here. So again, make sure you're putting the right leaders for people to use as supports, because most of the time my runs actually just rely on who's here, and not a lot of people put like really good units. Like, I don't know, Pedal Juice is good for the event personally, I think, but this guy has like no awakenings on him. I think his debuff chance which is kind of useless on Pedal Juice, so this guy is basically invalid. Christmas Leah is good, but she's very specific, so you have to build a team around her. Because her leader skill is basically only for melee camps. I think that's what it is, or it's only blue units. Let me check. But I remember seeing it and saying I couldn't use it. Yeah, so blue allies. So it's like pretty good again if you build a team around her. But I have, you know, Sword Saint as a DPS and Elsa as a DPS. I don't need another DPS. Her leader skill is not going to work because it's not PvP. Reinhardt's not good for this. Amelia's super basic. She's not going to be good for this at all. Wilhelm's my best option, and you know, I'm kind of stuck. I'm not able to you know, beat it still. So make sure you're using the right teammates. I would say probably I put Sword Saint because she's definitely my best DPS unit. And anyone who actually has a solid team can really utilize her. But me personally, with this team, I actually need a carry rather than just support with the DPS. So Wilhelm was someone I was hoping can carry my team, but he definitely can't. Personally, I would want like a blue Anastasia, new festival Anastasia. She's great as a support, and she's carried my team multiple times before. I've had runs where blue Anastasia stops literally my entire team from dying. Not a single person has died on a 70k run because blue Anastasia is just such a good support. Roz can work as a support. He's not as great as he has been in the past, but at least maybe it's just my luck with the runs. But he's been letting some people slip and die, but he's still overall letting me, pass these runs. Maybe I can see only Rem if she's gold. If you have her gold, she can definitely be a solid friend choice. It's just the fact that I don't have a lot of these units built. So maybe some blue people that you have that are really built well, properly, maxed out skills, throw them as a friend lead. Throw some super good DPS like Sword Saint. Like, yeah, she's like kind of useless like with her leader skill. But if you have her really built up like I do, or like this guy does, it could be a good option. So just be smart with your supports. And yeah, that's going to do it for the event. Again, not so great of an event. I don't like these style of events, but it is what it is. Some great rewards, you have to admit. And yeah, good luck to everyone. Also, this little symbol right here, I think this means boosted, so I think his memory is boosted. But I don't know what units would be boosted here. Like, it doesn't say anywhere that units are boosted. But I think this little symbol usually means boosted, like this colored text. Let me translate it really quick, just to make sure, so I can have that for the video. It says Slayer. At least that's a translation. I think it's like bonus, like effects added. I'm not too sure. I wish I had the memory so I can just go into the memory page, but it is what it is. So you have 6 days to complete this. Good luck, everyone. Again, not the best of events, but it is what it is. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.